Hey my gators, this video is longer than it needs to be. That's because I like to teach. Now, once you make the batter, you can go and make these as you would make any other pancake. Nothing special after the batter is made. But this is a quick and easy way to make a vegan pancake that's more healthier and you know what's in the mix. Hope you enjoy. Welcome back my gators. I'm the single mom versus the fixer-upper, and today on How to DIY and Save a Dime, I'm going to show you how to make homemade pancakes. And guess what? You do not need any eggs. So we're going to get right into this video. It's so easy, so simple, and I promise you're going to love them. So let me know in the comments how you make yours. If you tried this recipe, let me know below as well. So let's get into it. We're going to need some apple cider vinegar, some milk, that's my homemade almond milk, some maple syrup, my homemade maple syrup. We got some cinnamon, some baking powder, some imitation vanilla. When I'm done using that, I'll be back to my extract. And we have a half of cup of APF, that's all-purpose flour. So let's get it started. We're going to put all the dry stuff in this bowl. We're going to put all the liquid in this bowl, and then we're going to combine them. So let's get into it. That's 1/2 a cup of APF. Now I don't have a half a tablespoon, so we're going to try to make it do what it do by doing half. So there we go. That's baking powder. I forgot to put the salt out, but we're going to need just a pinch of salt. So let me just show you. About a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Bam. That's all you need right there. Then we're going to need a pinch of cinnamon, and I love cinnamon, so there's the pinch. So that is all of your dry ingredients. You want to whisk really quick like that, and that is it. Next, we're going to move on to the wet ingredients. So we have our almond milk here. Gotta make some more after this. We're gonna put a 1/2 cup. Now, does anybody know what this concoction is gonna make? I did a video on it. If you don't know how to make buttermilk, this is how you make your own homemade buttermilk with any milk, and you can do it with plant-based milk. So we have our 1/2 cup of plant-based almond milk. We need a 1/2 teaspoon of apple cider vinegar. Could you guys see that? That's a little too much. I'm not going to pour it all in. Boom. That's enough. Put this back in there. And we're going to add, now you can add sugar, but I like to add my maple syrup. So we're going to add some maple syrup, and we only need a 1/2 teaspoon of that or more. It's up to you. So we're going to put a 1/2 teaspoon of this. That's about a half in there as well. And then gotta clean as you go. Next is the vanilla. We're gonna do a 1/2 teaspoon of that as well. So that's about what we need. We're gonna whisk that together, and then we're gonna whisk it all together, guys. It is that simple. Straight to the point, that simple. So we're gonna go boom, 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 and boom. And this is your pancake mix. No eggs, guys. No eggs. You do not need eggs. Now, this is the key. I'm only making 2 nice sized pancakes. You want this to sit for like 20 minutes. You want it to sit for like 20 minutes. So I'm going to let this sit. Let this sit, and I'm going to be doing it in my cast iron pan. So let me let this sit, and I'll be back after it sits to make my pancake. So while we're letting this sit, I want you guys to look at this batter. Do y'all see that? Yes, these are going to be so tasty, and they already have good flavor to them. You're gonna love this. I know you guys. The butter is melted. Let's get it in the pan all around. I like doing mine in butter. Sometimes I'll do it in oil, depending on if I want it fluffy or fluffy with a little crisp, or if I want fluffy with a little crisp, I do butter. If I want just crisp but more crispy around the edges, I'll do whatchamacallit, just oil, like avocado oil or olive oil. So here's the batter. And we're going to get this in the pan. I'm going to, skim through the actual video because I don't want you to have to wait for every little thing. So hold one second. All right. So we're going to try to get 2 nice, uniform, chunky pancakes. Big fat pancakes. So I do about 2 of this for each one. And I kind of do that to spread it out. Now, if you want a little bit thinner, you could add a little bit more milk if you need to. So we're going to let that cook, and then we'll have pancake number 2 in here. So when you're doing pancakes, make sure you see the bubbles. Also, if you are cooking in cast iron or you're intimidated by cast iron, all you have to do is make sure that the cast iron releases your food. You don't want to cook too high because cast iron gets thoroughly hot. Like, it will completely get hot all around the handle and everything, and that's why it's good to cook with, because it cooks your food evenly. A lot of people have problems because when they try to flip it, it gets stuck. Well, that's because the cast iron is not ready to release it. The cast iron will release it, and I'll do another video of it. The cast iron will release it when it's ready. So let that cook and I'll be back. It's definitely giving bubble and buttery. Yes. I like my pancakes sort on the dark side. I don't like them really light. I need to see some goldenness to my pancakes. So let me show you how you can tell it's ready. See, it's nicely sliding on there, but it's not ready for me. I need a little bit more golden. All right, let's flip it. All right, guys, so it's giving me nice golden buttery crispy edges. That's that. I'm going to plate it and show you how it looks with the other pancake. Number 2. All done. So this is what I do. My butter, gotta have the butter, and then I cut them, and then I put my put my syrup on it. I'll let y'all see the insides. If y'all taste these are so freaking fluffy and good. You got to realize when you're doing vegan, we got to get out of the mindset that everything should look like all the bad processed stuff or the stuff that we are used to. And long as you get the taste is what you want. Because sometimes things may not look like what they are. Sometimes things look good and they're nasty. Sorry, I'm mutilating them, but I'm going to take my homemade syrup and we're going to place that all on this like that. I don't like real thick syrup. That's why I like the homemade syrup when I go to, like, the other maple syrups and stuff when I go to the restaurants. And I don't want to be smacking in your ear, but all I'm gonna say is try it for yourself. Try it for yourself, and you're gonna be like, girl, I'm not doing no more box pancakes. It's very simple. All right, guys. I'll see you guys later, Jaders, in another video. Leave all questions and comments below. My mouth is full, so I'll see you guys next video.